I'm in a sighing mood. My coffee grinder is not working. Can't get it to work. Can't convince anybody to come and fix it. I should have a look at it myself. Take it apart. If it doesn't work, be drinking instant for a while. And you know, I'll bet you it's still under warranty. Yeah. I should just find the warranty and get it. If I'm willing to drink instant, why not, instead of buying a new grinder, if I'm willing to drink instant, why not get my money's worth? I'll do that. First I'll try and fix it. Then I'll check my, even Gail remembers that it was less than a year ago that I got this coffee grinder. I'm done. I can't believe that I'm done. I thought that this would be such a difficult week, but because I'm doing assessments at the beginning of the week and at the end of the week, it sort of lets me off the hook. Can we not stand directly in front of the camera? Oops. Oh, now we've dropped my note. See, this is why I'm not fond of you walking up here every day while I'm working. I still have to post the agenda tonight and so on and so forth. I'm sorry. I know. It's you who fell, not me. I did not push you. Yeah, well, I know. You think I pushed you. I did not push you. Yeah, so it's 2:30. And because of all this, I'm basically done. Nothing to do out there. It hasn't snowed. I cleaned it up on Friday. I cleaned it up on Friday. No. If you're going to fall off, I'm not going to let you pass by here, even though I have no work here anymore. I have actually, it's 2:30, and not only am I done my work, I have started supper. I was so inspired by what I made, was it last weekend? Or the weekend before? I cannot remember. The sweet potato soup, I really like that. I really like sweet potatoes. I cook with them often. And I thought, okay, and what protein will I have now? I said, I'll just grab some chicken. I have some frozen chicken in the freezer. And I thought, well, you haven't thawed it. I said, well, you know that it's easy to thaw. So I took the bag that the chicken was frozen in, plunked it in the sink in a bowl of water, and it's pretty much on its way to being ready to cook. All right, so it's easy to thaw things in short term. You don't have to let them sit in the refrigerator for days, thawing slowly. You can thaw them quickly in a bowl of water. So I did that this afternoon when I decided to make sweet potato soup. 1 onion, 2 carrots, 4 little sweet potatoes. Not little sweet potatoes, but not big sweet potatoes. Last time I had 2 big sweet potatoes. This time I have 4 longer sweet potatoes. So 1 onion, 2 big carrots, huge carrots. I was more careful in my cutting of them. So my experience from last time hopefully will kick in, and I will become an experienced sweet potato soup maker. Yeah. I guess I should do 5 more flights because I did 5 flights of stairs this morning for some reason, just to warm up, I think. And right, I should remember to take this along. So I have to remember a few things. This has to go into my briefcase. These are the people that are not getting reports from me, which cuts down on the number of things that I have to do on Monday. We're cutting classes by an hour on Monday because we're all doing report cards. Oh, I have to do fewer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fewer in the morning, and one, well, this person isn't even showing up in the afternoon. So, Diana, what's the date? I probably don't have to do, she snuck by. There's nothing over there. Yeah, so we have lots of time to do reports on Monday. I have to send my daughter a Christmas gift. A Christmas gift. Yeah, a Christmas gift. I thought I ever got her. No. Her birthday's on the 2nd. She's born on Groundhog Day. That's why people call her Woody. Nobody calls her Woody. They did when she was a baby. My husband and his partner called her Woody. And then no, my husband never called her Woody. My husband's partner called her Woody. Haven't seen him in decades. My daughter is turning 35. He didn't even come to the funeral. I guess things didn't end well with him. Anyway, yeah, so I have to get her birthday gift. And I have to post the agenda, pointing out to people that class doesn't start until 9:45 on Monday morning. Sorry I didn't tell you about that on Friday. You know what? Shit happens. My memory. We were talking about weaknesses and strengths. Strengths and weaknesses when you're, going to a job interview. And when I was asking them to, figure out their strengths and their weaknesses, I said, my strength is I'm very organized. Very organized. And my weakness is that I have a bad memory. Now, I'm working on that. I work on that constantly. I work on that by being very organized. Everything's written down. I may not remember things, but everything that I need to remember gets written down. So that is how I'm trying to, balance out my weakness by being organized. So, yeah, I have a very bad memory. Always have. Always have. I remember as a child having bad memory. Of course, it wasn't as bad as it is now, but that happens. Lots of things happen. Lots of things happen. Yes. So, I guess the Olympics are starting next weekend. So that will give me something to do. I do have something that I'm watching on Netflix. I have something that I'm watching on Disney Plus. Yeah, I am using all those streaming services, but I'm not getting any more. Apparently everybody else has umpteen streaming services. The only reason I'm using them is because my son and his friends have them. So I have access to them because he lived with me. And so I got to, he uses my cable too. He uses my sports, because he has access to that, which which is how he saw his own team lose last night. So sad. You shouldn't have picked that team. You should have picked Toronto. Buddy, why did you pick Detroit? And they're not doing well. They're not doing well these days. Because, you know, as a Leafs fan, we never do well. But we're doing, you know, better this year, and we better last year than his team. So he's not terribly happy with his team. But, good man, he stands by them. Last night, I think they weren't watching the game because they were out skating last night. That was kind of cool, seeing Mimi and my son skating on a local rink. Kind of cold. Cold enough, definitely. Still cold enough now. It's -6 in the shade, -5 in the shade. But yeah, they were, like, Mimi had done figure skating, you know, in before high school, like I did. I went to figure skating lessons when I was young, but then, yeah, was not that enamored of it. You know, I just wanted to know how to skate a little bit better and learned how to skate a little bit better. And then when I became an adult and learned the beauty of hockey skates, then I got to be a good skater. Yeah. Anyway, my son was trying out some figure skating moves. He was pretty darn good. I mean, he's a hockey skater, a hockey player, so he's good on his skates. But he was able to do a little bit of a jump. Burp. Yeah. I have a reminder tonight that I have a webinar tonight. Yep, I've got a Zoom meet, a Zoom webinar. It's a Zoom webinar, yes, not a meet, which will count towards my PD hours that I have to get every year. 10 hours of PD time. So I take care of that myself, even though the school makes sure that we get enough. I still get above and beyond because they're interesting things to watch. Even though I usually find out that it was a waste of time. But, you know, hey, if I've got those hours, if there's ever any question, I can say, see, I have these hours, so I can prove it. I did these hours. My name is attached. I did these hours. Honest. Yep. Yeah. So, yeah, it's 2:41. In a few minutes, I will be going off to do my little bit of walking today. I will finish my 5 flights just because, you know, stairs added on to a little bit of walking is a good idea. Yeah. I'm not doing a lot of walking these days. Don't fall. Just don't fall. Just don't fall. No. Don't lose me my reminder, okay? Yeah. Don't lose my reminder. Don't lose my reminder. Got 2 things to remember to do, okay? I'm going to do that this afternoon, but then I ran out of time because I was talking to you guys. Yes. You got attacked by nothing. Don't eat my photograph. Excuse me? Leave my photograph and stop them. Okay, now you need to go. No, you need to go. Just need to go. Yeah. You're poking your nose where it doesn't need to go. My laundry's done. I did my darks this morning. Don't go to sleep. I want to see what's happening outside. And talked with Gail this morning. It was cold. Still cold. Not terribly cold. I thought it was supposed to warm up. No, I don't have temperature here. I thought it was supposed to warm up this week a little, but I didn't see that. I looked ahead to see what Friday would be like because I wanted to comment something to my students, and it doesn't seem to be warmer. This week I have to get some water softener salt at the Zehrs. Apparently they have water softener salt. My son said, most grocery stores do. I went, who knew? I thought it was only the Home Depots and the Ronas and things like that, which is where I've always gotten my water softener salt. I know it's not great for the water systems, but my whites stay white. Whiter. Next time I get instant coffee, if my grinder isn't fixed, I will not get the premium. That's what my daughter said, you know, because the one time I was over there, she gave me instant coffee, and I said, oh, that's good to have on hand. And then when I was in the store getting it, so that I would have some instant coffee on hand for an emergency, I texted her. I said, what kind do you have? And she said, premium, I think, Tim Hortons. So I got that because it tasted good at the time, but I think at the time I added a spoonful of sugar, which of course makes everything taste, a spoonful of sugar makes everything taste better. That's not how it goes. But I don't add sugar to my coffee, and I'm not going to. And since I have been drinking not dark roast, but I guess the medium, I shouldn't have gotten that premium, so next time I will. But I'm gonna finish this if I don't get my grinder working. Maybe I should just oh, where's my, see, the thing is, I have, maybe I have it right there and it's not even buried. See, the problem is that my eyes, if I have something put away, I have many things not put away in my filing system because I don't see well enough, okay? Don't see well enough in this area, right? So then I'd have to bring it out, and then it's just a whole lot of work I'm not going to go through. I'm gonna see if it's there, right on top of things, at hand, easy to get, because that would be nice. That would be nice. I am so lazy. Don't mention that when you're in a job interview. Don't mention that as one of your weaknesses. No. Don't mention something that's really a weakness that you have. Mention something that is something that you can improve. Okay. I am so bad. 2:46. Why didn't they send us a calendar this year? My union has been sending me a calendar, one of those stand-up calendars, ever since I've been working for the school. And this year they didn't. So I've taken my local MP's calendar that came in the mail the other day, and I'm using that instead. All I need is something just to glance at. Sure, I have one on my computer, but hey, that's not as fast as glancing, okay? Having to click a few keys away, it's not the same. I'm a paper person. What is it that you're pushing around? I've heard that. I hate the gaps in my hair that show up sometimes when I turn my head. You probably don't even notice. I notice it because I have light skin, dark hair. So that happens. And I hate it. And sometimes I have this, down the back of my head, and I'm going, oh, why didn't somebody tell me? Well, because they didn't think it was unusual, and they didn't think there's anything wrong with it. But I do. And I do feel like my hair is thinning. As you get older, your hair thins. And I have got curly hair, but I should get a haircut. I should get a haircut. So I'm going to get a haircut just before we go back to school. So I should probably book that. Yes. But I don't really want to. I don't want to get COVID. I don't care if it's going to become endemic and it's going to be like the common cold or the flu that we get shots for yearly. And that's true, I haven't gotten flu. But people who, I don't get the flu, but people do get COVID. And there's just no telling how your body is going to react. Some people get it very badly. Some people, you can hardly tell that they have it. People have three shots and still get COVID badly. Some people don't even barely notice it. You just don't know. I don't want to get it. Don't care what you say. I don't want to get it. Hi, nice dog. Anyway, I should probably see. I've got I don't have them chopped up. Okay, I did chop them up. Everything's chopped up. Everything's ready to go. Yeah, I did that. Everything's done. I have the broth ready to make. I have the carrots and sweet potatoes chopped. I have the onion sliced. Everything is ready to go. I don't have the pot sitting on the stove ready to, no, I'm not that. But all the food is prepped and ready to go, including the chicken, as I said. Didn't we start this conversation with chicken? Yeah. With this video, there's no conversation involved. Unless you're happening to make comments to me, which I don't know about, but then it was a conversation. No, if there's no back and forth, there's no conversation. Anyway, everything's ready to go. Onions, carrots, sweet potatoes, chicken. And this time I'm going to sprinkle in, no, that won't work. I can sprinkle in some parsley. Is that what you think of me? Flick a tail. Keyboard, sacrosanct. Yeah. Don't mess with my keyboard. There's too much hair on it anyway. I always turn off the light, don't I? When I go for a walk, I try. And now she's looking up going, where'd the heat go? Oh, sorry. You need paper, do you? Don't look at me like that. So I'm drinking my instant coffee, thinking about looking for my warranty, I don't know. Right, I have to put out the garbage. I have to put out the recycling because it is not garbage day, it is recycling day. The garbage day next week. This time I will have a full garbage. Finally, my garbage is full. My garbage hasn't been full in 2 garbage days, which is over 4 weeks. Hey Floyd, stretch those legs out. Yeah, now I'm starting to Think about, I'm not going to go up the stairs. I'm going for a walk. Go for up the stairs, down the stairs later. I'm going to vacuum when I get home. I'm gonna vacuum that bedspread. I found some hair on there that I need to vacuum. Okay, I've got to go. I've got to get some things happening here. Okay, so see you later. Webinar tonight.